There are musicians, and then there are legends. Artists who do not simply create songs, but craft the very soundtrack of a nation. Their voices are woven into weddings, heartbreaks, parties, and quiet reflections. In Ghana, one name echoes louder and longer than most: Daddy Lumba. Born Charles Kwadwo Fosu, Daddy Lumba didn't just make music, he became music. His journey from a small town in the Ashanti region to global fame is more than a tale of talent. It's a story of grit, reinvention, and timeless genius. Charles was born on September 29, 1964, in Nsuta, Amangoese, raised by a single mother who saw greatness in her son long before the world did. Young Charles was known for his voice, soft, soulful, mature beyond his years. As a teenager at Uaben Senior High School, he formed a school choir that would become his training ground for vocal discipline and harmony. But Ghana in the 80s was a country facing political and economic challenges. Dreams were often shelved in favor of survival. Still, Charles had a vision. At the age of 21, Charles relocated to Germany in search of greener pastures. It was there, thousands of miles away from home, that his dream crystallized. He teamed up with fellow Ghanaian musician Nana Acheampong, forming the legendary Lumba Brothers. Their debut album, Yi Iya Aka Akwantuo Mu, was released in 1989. The album didn't just announce their arrival, it changed the soundscape of Ghanaian music. It introduced a polished, melodic highlife with European production quality, a sound that felt new, yet deeply familiar. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Daddy Lumba went solo and soared. Hit after hit poured out of his studio: Aben Woha, Dangerous, Playboy, Odo Bevu D, and Sika Asem. These weren't just songs. They were declarations of style, identity, and lyrical mastery. Lumba's music could make you laugh, cry, fall in love, or reflect on the harsh truths of life. He explored politics, love, lust, betrayal, money, religion, sometimes all in the same album. He was a chameleon. He could sing in clean Twi, mix it with pidgin, or switch to English with elegance. And his look, always changing, from cornrows to braided wigs, blazers to African prints, Daddy Lumba knew how to keep the world watching. Lumba's artistry did not come without controversy. Some called his lyrics too provocative, his style too flamboyant. Songs like Aben Wo Ha were even banned from airplay, deemed too suggestive. But to fans, that was the point. He was bold, honest, unapologetic. He spoke the language of the people, raw, beautiful, and true. Despite the criticism, Lumba's cultural impact was unmatched. He set the blueprint for modern Ghanaian highlife. Artists like Kwame Eugene, Kofi Kinata, King Promise, and Bisa Kadei have all paid homage, citing Lumba as a foundational influence. Over the last decade, Daddy Lumba stepped away from the spotlight. His appearances grew rare. Rumors swirled. Was he ill? Was he retired? Social media buzzed with speculation, but Lumba remained silent. The mystery only deepened the reverence. His few appearances, like surprise stage cameos or online birthday messages, were enough to send fans into a frenzy. We clung to every glimpse of him, because we knew that when the voice goes silent, something irreplaceable would be lost. Then, in July 2025, Ghana woke up to heartbreaking news. Multiple unverified reports claimed that Daddy Lumba had passed. Confusion, grief, and disbelief spread across the internet. Though the news remains unconfirmed by family, the impact is already being felt. Whether alive or gone, one thing remains true: Lumba is immortal. He lives in every melody sung on Ghana's airwaves. He lives in wedding playlists and funeral dirges. He lives in lovers' quarrels and late-night radio dedications. Daddy Lumba's legacy is not just about music, it's about memory. He taught us that you can be flawed and fearless, broken yet beautiful. He showed us that art should reflect life in all its chaos and charm. He left behind over 30 albums, countless hit songs, a fiercely loyal fan base, and a void no artist will ever fill completely. Charles Kwadwo Fosu, Daddy Lumba, may your voice echo through eternity. You were more than a musician. You were Ghana's heart, and your rhythm will never die. If Daddy Lumba touched your life in any way, drop your favorite song in the comments. Like and subscribe to the African Hub for more African stories told by Africans. Rest in melody, legend. You will always be loved.